Hey friends, it's Saturday morning and I woke up sounding like this. I could tell my cold was coming on over the last 2 days and I didn't rest. I didn't let my body recover, I just kept working, and that meant that I missed out on garage sales this morning. I think it's just a sign that I need to slow down a little bit. I'm taking on a bit more than I can probably handle physically. So I'm taking this sign and I'm going to be relaxing all weekend. I know I'm behind on my work because I was struggling to do a lot during the week when this was sort of developing, but it's definitely provided an opportunity to sit down, reflect, really look at my business and how I want to improve things, how I want to change, how do I want to streamline and just make things a lot more efficient so I don't get burnt out. Because in the past, in my proper full-time career roles, I have struggled from burnt out and it's been bad. I don't want to go through that. No one really should have to, but I also don't want my body to get to this stage where I sound and feel like this to be the warning sign for me to be like, oh, hang on, let's take a step back. So I want to go through a few more things when I'm a little bit better around what should I really be doing? What should I be focusing on? I've got so many different things happening, and where should I really be investing my efforts into moving forward? I know I had a reflection on the quarter that I wanted to do, and I think that's where I started pushing myself a little bit too far, especially for a one-man band. Most of the time, obviously Matt can help me out when he can, but he also has his business to run as well. So I can't be 100% reliant on the extra help that I probably need to make this grow as fast as I would like. But with that said, I'm still absolutely smashing goals and I couldn't be happier. But this week has been really slow and I think my store has caught a cold as well. It's as bad as me. So we'll see how I can fix things moving forward. Good morning, friends. As you can probably tell by my voice, I am not in the best of shape, but at least I can actually talk today. On Saturday, I'd basically lost my voice entirely and the whole weekend was just a complete write-off in bed. So we're going to try and make this one as fast as possible, but we definitely had a really good weekend of gaming item sales, which obviously, you know, we love. We're trying to recoup most of our money back from what we spent on the 2 gaming bundle buys. So I'll show you guys what has sold. I also just wanted to shout out for those guys who have followed us since the beginning. Thank you so much. We're nearly up to 400 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely phenomenal. So thank you guys for the support. Now let's get into it and get it over and done with. Our lowest sale of the weekend is this Game Boy cartridge of Earthworm Jim. This one is on consignment for my friend and we managed to get 25 plus postage for this one. Next up, a Skylander has sold. Interestingly, I think the reason we had a lot of gaming stuff sell is because I've started, as I mentioned last week, doing my stock take, and I started on all of these shelves, which is a lot of the gaming stuff. So I think reaching the store in that way has just resulted in a lot more sales with these items. This one has gone on to sell for 25 plus postage. And straight up with the next one, we have another Skylander that's sold. This bad boy has gone on to sell for $28.50 plus $9.90 postage. I did also want to say, Disgruntled Octopus, I have gone through and tested all of my Skylanders, and funnily enough, out of everything, only one little potion bottle didn't work, but I'm glad that I tested it because it's good to find that that one didn't work, so I've kicked it out of the bundle and then relisted it. Sega, as I mentioned guys, these are starting to really hit up on our store, so keep an eye out for some more of these popping up if you're interested in this sort of cartridge. This one has gone on to sell for $30 plus $9.90 postage. Does anyone else's dog do that or just mine? Next up, we got some Lego. This is like a 3-in-1 set that you can build a lighthouse, a boat shed, and a boathouse, I think, from it. This one is incomplete and we made sure we listed that in the title description because I found that a few of the little pieces were missing. I think there was a bird missing and one of the life-saving rings was missing, but most of the pieces are there. This one has gone on to sell for $40 plus $12.50 postage. We're only about $5 into this. We got a massive Lego bundle from this guy that we had previously gotten a lot of Star Wars Lego from. These ones have been a lot slower to sell, probably not the best buy, but we've already made our money back on this, so really I can't be mad because he did give us a really good deal. Another consignment piece for my friend and another Game Boy cartridge. This one actually does come with its original manual as well. Good old Donkey Kong Country has gone on to sell for $58.50 plus postage. So you guys always know that we love street bounty finds because it means free money into pure prof, and this is no different. This is in number 45. We found this really cool Halo 3 limited edition controller on a council cleanup pile back in July 24. Now it does seem a while for it to sell, but that's purely because I was actually a bit lazy in testing it, and I'm pretty sure this only went live probably at like the beginning of this year. So like still a bit of a slower sell through rate, but it's still gone on to sell. There are some slight defects on it. You can see like on the controller there's a bit of wear. There's a bit of I don't know what you'd call that on the home button. But all of this was shown in the photos, and it, as I said, it does work. The person got it for a steal of a deal, 60 plus postage. And keeping on the controller train, we also sold this limited edition Halo Green Xbox original controller, also tested and working. This one was from the second gaming bundle buy, so the one that was 5.7. This also went on to sell for 60 plus $9.90 postage. So you guys might have remembered this in a recent video. We picked up this brand new Canon digital photo printer. Brand new in box. The person said they bought it for their mum and then she just never used it. We only paid a nice $15 for this and have turned it into $95. I did do free postage, but as it is already in a box, I'll just bubble wrap it and then black wrap it for it. The box is not part of a collector's piece. I have taken people's feedback on board when it comes to collector items and making sure not to just bubble wrap it, but to actually put it in some sort of cardboard protection as well. But this one, I'm okay with just bubble wrapping and then sending it as is. Hopefully it shouldn't cost too much. I mean, let's see where they're located. Queensland! Yay, for once it's not Tasmania or Western Australia. So I'm guessing probably like 17 to ship. Our second heaviest hitter of the weekend is this Grand Theft Auto on PlayStation 1, complete with manual. This has gone on to sell for $105. I did have it as free postage. I think this is part of the ones that I had changed when I'd done like CDs. They could choose free or tracked, and as I mentioned last week, I changed it all to track, but for some reason not all of them had it applied to. I don't know why eBay sometimes does that, but I did notice when I was listing a few other items recently, it had that postage policy and it had copy in brackets, and I think it said 5 items still had the original free postage option on it. So I have to just go through and see what they are. At the end of the day, we're not going to lose that much on it, and this is just from our large gaming bundle buy again. So every penny counts for this. I might give you a summary at the end of this to tell you where we're at with each bundle and how much more we still have to go in terms of making up, and then when we hit the profits. Thought it was easier to take the crate out for this one, but I believe it should be the items that are in this bag. Yeah, so our biggest sale of the weekend is this tested and working NES console, plus 2 controllers, plus the power cables. This has gone on to sell for the full asking price of $190 plus 17 postage. I'm slowly getting through some of the older consoles, so you will start to see a lot more N64, Sega, old Nintendo stuff as well, older PlayStation stuff, so just keep an eye out on our store because I'll definitely start listing them. So if you're into that sort of stuff, if you watch the channel, shoot us a message and we're more than happy to give you a cheeky deal as an appreciation for watching us here as well. And just like that, when I was packing up the orders, we had one more sale sneak on through. These are the shelves that I told you I was doing the stock take on, and when I do that, I reduce the prices. I put this one down to 80 and it sold instantly plus postage. Not too bad. So I've done all the postage for all of the gaming items that were in today's sales, And I just wanted to do a quick breakdown of where we're currently sitting with both of our gaming bundles. As I previously mentioned, I think in like the last pick and pack video, the first gaming bulk buy, we are currently sitting at just shy of 3,000 sales. We're at $2,967.70, which means we're only $200 more short of breaking even on this, and that's obviously minusing all fees and shipping. So when we look at how much we've actually sold, we've sold nearly $4,000 worth of stuff, but because of fees and shipping, that's basically another $1,000 that we have to take away from that. When you look at this, like, you can still see there are plenty of blank spots in here of items that we haven't sold yet. So I'm not particularly worried about making our money back on this one. And then when you look at our second massive gaming bundle buyout, this is the stuff that I'm still working through. You can't even see it, but right behind me I still have about 2.5 shelves worth of gaming stuff that I haven't tested and cleaned or listed yet. Then I have 2 tubs full of tested consoles that I need to clean. I've got a few tubs of tested controllers, but not all of them match the consoles. I just need to wait till I can pair up enough to make good bundles. Then I've also got a tub of broken stuff that I'm going to list as broken bundles, and one recently went live on our eBay store earlier this week as a bunch of Xbox ones. So I'll let you guys know how that goes. But in total, you can see here, like, we still have so many blanks to fill in here of things that are either have just been listed or haven't even been listed yet. Like, I can see all of this stuff. Like, there's so much Sega that I still haven't gone through yet. There's Atari, which I haven't touched. There's the Texas Instruments computer, which I also haven't touched. So there's still quite a few things to go. So at the moment, we're sitting at $1,700 worth of sales, to be exact, $1,702.64. And in terms of total sales, we've done just over 2.2. So with this one coming in at 5.3, we still have a little bit to go. But when I was looking at our store in terms of how much we've got listed, from both these gaming bundles combined, I currently have 143 items sitting in our store that are related to this, which is coming to a total of 9.467 and 1 cent. So I'm very much not that worried, because if we are able to sell all of these, I know that we are going to obviously be taking some discounts, do some group deals. Like, I'm happy to do that. So I know that we won't necessarily achieve the full 9.4, but versus on how much shy we are, which would be around, what did I say the gaming buy was at? We're at 1.7 and we spent 5.7. So that's 4, and then we've got the 2 there. So 4.2 is how much we still have to make up. And we currently have listed 9.4 plus all of this other stuff. Like, we're definitely going to make our money back. It's just a matter of how fast I can work through it. Also, how competitively I'm going to be pricing everything. Do I want things to sell for the full price, or do I want to sell things for a quick, easy flip? I think it's a balance of both. And I'm happy to take offers and send offers on a lot of this stuff as well, just to keep it moving. But I thought it was kind of interesting to show you guys where we are at with this. Absolutely no regrets. I've had the most fun learning, tinkering, and even playing some of these games. So I would definitely do it again. And if you guys have any old gaming bundles that you want to move on, definitely hit us up, because this is a category that I really enjoy dabbling with. We managed to have a really nice weekend in gaming sales. I'm so glad to see that these items are starting to fly off the shelf and make us some money back. We're very close to being in the profits now for both of those. I'm just keen to finish the stock take, because truth be told, I am culling like crazy to get our store to a place where I'm really proud of all the products that we have listed. But also, I found some stuff that are just sitting in here that aren't listed anymore, and there's some good items as well. So once the stock take's done, I'll go through and show you what I found that wasn't listed and some of the items that I removed and why. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go have a honey, lemon and ginger tea, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!